Hello, I've been Randy here, and welcome back to another day on Welker Farms, Farming Simulator 17. And since last episode, I did finish planting Field 1, also did the mission on Field 5 there. So, in fact, if we go over and check out Field 5, if I can, there we go, click on that icon. And, oh, we actually have a, what is this, planting mission? Really? Seriously? With the sprayer. Okay, then. Probably won't do that mission, although it is somewhat tempting, maybe, because we could get the field planted and we get paid for it. I don't know. I'll think about it. We definitely knocked some of the price down off the field, though, so that is good. Really good, anyway. We'll see once maybe we'll purchase this field this episode or not. Not sure yet. But anyway, this episode, I want to get started planting 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So let's get the planting tractors fired up here, if we can find them. Yeah, there's one of them. Oh, let's see which is bigger, 11, 12, and 13, or 14 and 15. Thinking we'll put you over on 11, 12, and 13 here, and we'll set you to, what did I say, wheat, I think it was? Yes. We'll set you to wheat. We'll start getting that planted. You know what, I probably should fill you up, shouldn't I? Well, we'll see what happens. I think the other one needs to be filled too, but oh well. And as far as planting Field 1 goes, it actually didn't go too bad with a hired worker. Obviously, the little funny hook in the field down there causes a little bit of an issue, but surprisingly not as much as you would think it would. Hired worker actually does pretty good on that field, quite surprisingly. I figured it'd be a lot more trouble than what it is, and like I said, it actually went quite well, so... Okay, let's get GPS lined up here. No, we do not need an offset. Okay, there we go. And for anybody wondering here, by the way, I know I've been asked this quite a bit lately. The version of the GPS mod I'm using is the Agra John Deere GPS mod. You can find that linked in my mod list, by the way, if you're interested in that. It's basically identical to the original GPS mod that I've always used. Just has a John Deere skin theme to it. And, of course, I'm going to do the first pass here, otherwise the hired worker probably will get stuck here. And let's see, I forget, does this one take solid or liquid fertilizer? I think yeah, solid fertilizer, isn't it? Doesn't seem to go through it that quickly, though, so that's good. Okay, gonna hire a worker here, let him go, and grab the other seeder here, which is on the Big Bud 740. Get the beast fired up here, and you are gonna be planting barley. So yes, set you on barley. Let's see, fuel, you know what, maybe we better go grab some fuel here. Let me just disconnect the seeder, fill him up. Fuel is another thing we're really going through a lot of. Not doing any fuel production, by the way. At least I'm not planning on it. I suppose we could, but I don't plan on doing that. So, I don't know if my console is or not. I'm not sure on that. Which is a reminder there, by the way. We are playing this as somewhat of a competition here against Thomas McConsole. First person there to fill the Silo King to 5 million liters of everything that is available on the map. At least with the current season's mod Geo that we're running anyway. Oh, talk about needing a faster pump on this thing. My goodness. Okay, well, do you need any maintenance while you're here for 4 days? You know what? Let's go grab the tool chest here, the little toolbox. And put some maintenance... Whoa, dropped it. And put some maintenance on this thing. No, I don't need to repair that. Actually, I haven't used that since the first winter there, by the way. So I could probably just, like, get rid of that. There we go. Repair. This tractor's worth quite a bit yet, isn't it? Wow. $26 to repair it. That's not bad. Seems like there was some other equipment that needed repairs as well. Was this truck one of them? I'll find out. Should, like, just, go around the equipment here and, repair. $25. That's not too bad. Nope, don't want to repair that. Also don't want to repair that. Well, that's not repairable anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How about over here? Seriously? Really? Okay, well, you're not getting repaired then. Fine. You shouldn't need to be repaired. Not that old yet, but we'll do it anyway. And finally, yeah, I think it was a 320 needed to be repaired, didn't it? 306. Wow, that this tractor's really lost value, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, have you filled up by now? I'm guessing maybe you have. You have. Excellent. We should probably also go and check on our operations down on the bottom of the map there, our greenhouses, as we'll call them. See how they're doing. Skipping the night here, I didn't think I noticed any money coming in from them, so at least not the second night anyway. I'm guessing they might just be out. Again, no real point in purchasing field 5 just yet, seeing as how I don't have any planters available to plant it. I suppose we could start spraying it, couldn't we, get some fertilizer on it? That's what I was actually rather hoping for, to see like a fertilizer mission for that field rather than a planting mission, but that's what there is, a planting mission, so, oh well. Oh, look at that. I guess just about right, assuming this GPS is set right anyway. Which looks like it is. Like all the creaking sounds you hear when this planter lowers. And we probably should do a couple headland passes along the top of both these fields, so that's probably what I'll do here. I'll plant this strip here. Surprisingly, I don't think the hired worker actually gets stuck on this side of the field. For whatever reason, the hired worker over on field 13 there is constantly getting stuck and turning around and doing exceptionally derpy things. But this side you would think would cause even more problems because you got the electric poles, you got that truck there. I can't say I've noticed any issues on this side of the field for some reason, so I don't know. I give up. I don't get what's up with the hired workers in this game. They're just plain derpy. Let's see. Let's read a few comments here a moment. Nolan was saying that crank start interesting. Not. Been there, done that. No. Jeffrey was saying words cannot describe what I just witnessed on Lone Oaks. Well, then you folks will have to go watch that episode if you haven't already to find out what Jeffrey means by that. Aiden was asking, do you have a mod list? Yes, I do. Mod list is linked in the description there. It is a Word document. And at least at the time I downloaded the mod, that is where I got it from. So a reminder here again, if the link doesn't work, that's where I got it from when I downloaded it. So you're pretty much on your own. That Irish guy was saying, talking about Oliver, the case really didn't take off until the Traction King series. So if Oliver would have kept up, they would have been a big dog in the industry. And that is something we have mentioned before. Of course, talking about the Oliver Tractor Company there. And it's not so much that Oliver didn't keep up. It's more to do with the fact that Oliver was bought out by the White Truck Company, which in turn ran both companies, well, actually 3 companies, because Minneapolis Moline, I believe, as well was part of this, and essentially ran all 3 companies into the ground and destroyed all 3 of them. Great management there, if you ask me. West Aussie was saying, I thought this was a farming video, not a comedy show. Oh well, keep up the great video. Thank you very much for that. You never know. Never know what you're going to see in the videos. Can I make it to the end here? Oh, there's like just a little bit there. Yeah, that is annoying with this map. You got the obviously visible barrier there, but then you run into the invisible barrier, which is just outside the map. Or just, I mean, inside. Just inside the map. Kind of like where that tree is there. Okay, we're going to rotate this GPS around here and we'll start. Oh, perfect. We'll maybe probably do like 2 passes on this side of the field, and then I'll turn the hired worker loose, and we'll see what else there is to be done that we need to do ourselves. Like I said, probably check the greenhouses if we have time. Downshift was asking, anyone getting excited for Farming Simulator 19? Well, of course. Why not? High Acre Farms is asking, can you do any double cropping on seasons without a geo, even if you turn up the maximum number of days for each season? No, I don't think you can do any double cropping with the default seasons. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a geo for that. And of course, at least I typically have been using No Creek. Although for Welker Farm here, we are using the actual official geo for it, which is the Montana geo. And turning up the maximum number of days does not actually do anything as far as accelerating growth or making it, let's say, you know, it takes, with regular seasons, it maybe takes 12 days to grow. It just makes it take longer. So rather than taking 12 days to grow, now it'll maybe take 24 days to grow or something. Basically, the only reason you might want to maybe play on a longer day seasons would be if you're playing on a larger map where you need more days to get more stuff done. And at least for myself here so far, I've only ever played 9-day seasons. Seems like that works pretty good. Speaking of seasons here, I'm not entirely sure actually what season we're in here, by the way. I'm not sure how many years we've gone through here. I feel like there's a way to tell. I think somewhere Seasons keeps track of what day it is. See if I can find that. Let's see what's here. No, it doesn't say there what it is. How about Alt S? Do we say anything about days here? No, I don't think it does it? Bummer. Oh well. But yes, where it says season length here, 9 days, like I said, that doesn't allow you to like double crop at all. It just makes the number of days between growth cycles longer. High Acre Farmers is asking, is that Great Plains cedar you're using on the mod list? And he's talking about the one we're using on Lone Oaks there, by the way. It should be, as far as I know, yes. And if it's not, then I'm not sure. The farm guy was saying great content. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that. Chase was saying, do you still play Farming USA 2? No, I have not played that game recently. And of course, as I've said many times before, given the choice between playing Farming USA 2, which might be an okay game, and playing this, the choice should seem rather obvious, at least if you ask me. This field we're planting here, by the way, is the field we had the soybeans wither on. Again, I had tried planting soybeans here, and they, of course, again, withered, unfortunately. So, yeah, so much for soybeans on this map, it looks like. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to hire a worker here. So yes, we got barley and wheat being planted. Are you? Oh, yeah, still going yet. Okay, good. Just saying, looking at the map there, I didn't think I had saw the other hired worker there for a minute, but no, he is going. Now, the fun part is, where did I leave off at? Yep, there it is. A little bit of overlap there, but that should be close enough. Okay, then. Let's go take care of greenhouses here. So for that, I'll probably need a truck. Let's see. We need anything else down there? Don't think so. I think we should be good. Actually, technically don't even need the trailer, I don't think. We just need the truck. But we'll take the trailer with anyway, just in case. Rid of this course here. We don't need that showing. Oh, no, that's GPS. This is Courseplay that has this. Okay, get rid of that. One thing I had noticed with the seeders here, the John Deere seeder seems to be a lot better about getting in some of the contours on the field here, especially like the washouts or gullies or whatever you want to call them that are in the fields here. The John Deere seems to handle them quite well, whereas the big bud seeder there, not so much. Oh, hang on to it. Whoa, get a little crazy here. Okay, shall we start with water, I guess? Yeah, it looks like they are completely out. And the plants in here look a little on the, oh, I don't know, shall we say dead side? Hey, there we go. Now they're looking green again. You know, again, we're not making a whole lot of money off these greenhouses here, but it does help cover the expenses of vehicle running costs and stuff like that. Although I don't know if it quite covers it anymore. Initially, when we first put them down, it was covering it, but we've, of course, increased the size of our operations here considerably, so I don't know if it still is or not. Maybe a little closer yet, I guess. Oh, and I'm probably going to need some water, aren't I? Is that going to be enough? Oh, that wasn't enough yet. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, that didn't connect it. Oh, let's see what's here. We're going to have enough manure? I think we should have enough here. 30% left. Let's see, carefully back up here without running into the auger here if we can help it. Oh, you're going to need some maintenance, aren't you? Oh, come on now. Start. There we go. Don't need you to move hard. You know, just like from here to the opposite side here. That's a problem when you got an auger like this that's, you know, down here. Really, I'm going to have to, like, transport it all the way up to, the shop or something there so I can service it. Yeah, I don't think so. We're just going to put up with it. And hopefully it doesn't cost us too much money because it's in need of repairs. Very, very touchy trigger on this, by the way, I've noticed. Okay, there we go. Let's call that good. We'll take our tractor and trailer back here and head back to the farm then. Actually, don't necessarily need this, so we can just leave it here, I guess. Okay, field 13 looking good. 14's looking good. It'll definitely take a while to plant both these fields here. Hopefully off screen, by the way, I'll get all 5 of these fields here planted. Okay, let's see what's here. What about field 5? Should we do something with that now? That might be a good time to take care of it. Wow, seriously, 1.8 million for this field? My goodness. Bloody fertilizing mission for it, though. Is that field really that big? It sure doesn't look like it is, but I guess it is. Oh, really? Keep having the issue there where it like thinks we're on a mission here when you go to try to purchase the field. 600,000 for that. So this would definitely be a good addition to our fields here as well. We can make like this one huge field here. And I mean, that would be a huge field. Also, we could get like 21 and 22 here. Kind of debating on that. Also, is there any missions? Oh, there is a mission up here for this one, isn't there? $873. 6 minutes. Sure. We'll do that here a minute while we're waiting for our seeders. Not even going to bother taking the time to attach the weight. Means how we only have 6 minutes to do the mission in. And get rid of the offset there. And of course, the GPS mod here works really good for doing missions like this. Calculate that width. There we go. Nice solid 30-meter width. And for those who wonder, by the way, I have done quite a few missions. In fact, quite a few fertilizing missions on this field here, by the way. It's a nice small field. Doesn't really make you a whole lot of money mission-wise, but really helps taking off the field prices, which are, of course, expensive on this map. So, you know, when every mission you does takes, what, like 40,000 off some of the more expensive fields, it really adds up after a while. Let's see, once we're back to the comments, BJ was saying, please release all your mods. Well, as I've said before, my mods are linked in the mod list in the description below, so if you want a mod I have, go check that out. And if you're still not sure, you're welcome to ask. Let's see what's there. Thomas McConsell himself was saying, don't know why I'm doing this, but here goes. Being supreme to the master race, I suggest instead of losing field with the deleter, why not just allow create field and plow and smooth out, giving yourself some extra field for field 1. That is something we could potentially do as well, although I don't know how many of those stumps down there can be removed, so we probably can't smooth it out a whole lot, I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, that's what you get with these small fields like this. You get, like, that big extra... Or not really big, but that extra width up there. Yeah, we should still be able to finish this. We got 3 minutes yet. Oh, this thing even works in reverse. I did not actually know that. There we go. Hopefully this will be enough, even though we got some missing bits down here at this end yet. Hey, there we go. All right, $873. That was hardly worth it. As I've said before, the missions, as far as the missions themselves are concerned, the missions are basically worthless. They really don't make you that much money anymore. But at least on this map, what they do give you, check the field price on this now here. It's down to $435,000. And before it was, what, $470, I think? So, yeah, basically $35,000 then, roughly. We just knocked off the price of this field. And, of course, as far as I know, it's percentage-based, so every time we knock the price off, we don't get quite as much the next time. But still, down to $435,000. I don't know what it was initially, and I forget the amount you can save total, if it's like 10 or 20%. But, you know, if you think about that, 20% off a field, when the field costs, you know, 1-point-some million, that adds up. So, definitely been trying to do some missions here and there when I have the opportunity. We can watch what can be planted on this field. Oh, no missions available. Oh, okay. Interesting. There was missions available. I guess there's not anymore. So, yes, that begs the question. Should we buy field 5 or should we maybe get like 9 and 10? 9 and 10 would be like 2.4 million, which... Boy, I don't know if I can actually borrow enough money for that, though. I guess we'll have to look. I have to think about that one. And maybe you folks can post in the comments too. Let me know. What do you think? Should we try to go for 9 and 10? Or should we just go for field 5? That's obviously the field I've been going for here, but looking at it, we could possibly go for 9 and 10 as well. Oh, seriously? Really? It's going to do this? Yeah, no missions for that field. There was a fertilizing mission for 10 there. Not probably necessarily the most worth it, in my opinion, but there is one for it. Anyway, everyone. Oh, do we have a 0% on fertilizer? He's getting low. Anyway, everyone, I was about to say there, I think we're going to wrap it up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.